Our reporter Ann Buru is also on standby to give us a feel about the mood in Mombasa 2 days to the election. Ann Buru, good afternoon.
It is indeed a good afternoon to you, to John Jacob Curia, back at Broadcasting House, and you're coming live to you from the Kenya Medical Training College here at Portrees in Mombasa County. And as you can see behind me, the election preparedness is ongoing. We have the polling clerks that are right now undergoing training for the 2 days. They had the training yesterday and today that is ongoing. And as you all know, that Mombasa County has 641,000 voters. And as we wait for the D-Day, that is in less than 3 days, we will be practicing our constitutional right of voting. And right now I will be joined by the county returning officer, Swalhia Ibrahim, who's just going to give us an overview of what exactly it is that they have done and they continue to do ahead of the election date on the 9th of August. Karibu sana, Madam Swalhia. You can start by beginning by telling us how prepared you are for the elections on 9th.
Thank you very much. I'm Swalha Ibrahim Yusuf, the county returning officer, Mombasa County. Actually, as we approach the D-Day, that is 9th, we've undertaken trainings for the deputy presiding officers. We are on with the clerks training. This is Changamwe. The clerks are on with their training. In terms of logistics, we've received all our materials. We've also dispatched the materials to every constituency tallying center. Actually, we are prepared and very ready for the election. Mombasa County has 6 constituencies, 30 wards. It has 641,000 registered voters, 1,041 polling stations, and 4 prisons. That makes it 1,045 polling stations.
Earlier this week, you had a meeting with the security authorities. Maybe how far is it with the security this election?
In terms of security, we are ahead of our plans. We are supposed to have 2 security officers in every polling station. We are also supposed to have a good number of security officers at the tallying center. In Mombasa, we have also deployed the GSU, especially in areas that are deemed as hotspots. This is to ensure that there is adequate security so that our people can go out peacefully, vote for their preferred candidates come 9th. So in terms of security, we are well prepared, and the security team has taken good care of the polling stations and the tallying centers and all the areas that are deemed as hotspots within the county.
What do you expect from the voters this time?
I really expect that the voters will come out in large numbers, vote in large numbers for their preferred candidates, so that this is good because they will exercise their democratic right. They will be able to vote for their preferred candidates, and it will be a good gesture to ensure that these voters they are well represented by the people that they want. So I really hope and wish, and I really urge the people of Mombasa County, the registered voters, to come out in large numbers, walk to the polling stations where they registered as their as voters, with their original IDs or valid passport, that which they used to register as a voter, so that they can vote on 9th this month.
We have different agents from different candidates. Maybe what advice would you give them, and also give the advice to the candidates who are vying for the seats this election?
We have different categories of agents. We have agents at the tallying centers and at the polling stations. We have trained the agents. We have accredited them. They know what they are expected to do at the polling stations, and we have talked to them on how to ensure that the process is successful without any interference. So they are well trained, and we expect them to ensure that the same is done at the polling stations, because before they got accredited, they had to be trained, and once they go to the polling stations, they know what they're expected to do. These agents will be allowed the polling stations with their original identity document, that is the identity card, their original oath of secrecy, their original appointment letter, and the badges that have been given to them by IEBC. Yes.
For the voter to be able to cast their vote, maybe what is expected of them?
The voters who registered in Mombasa County are expected to use their national identity card or valid passport, that which they use to register as voters in their polling stations, so that they can go vote. The polling stations will be opened from 6 a.m. and will be closed at 5 p.m. So we expect the voters to walk to the stations with one of the two documents that they use to register, so that they can be able to vote.
You know that there are changes of the tallying center. Maybe you could tell us about that.
We had 3 tallying centers that were changed. The county tallying center was changed from Bandari to Kenya School of Government, Mombasa. Changamwe constituency tallying center, it was changed from KMTC to St. Mary's Catholic Community Church, and Likoni constituency tallying center was changed from Tongwe Primary to YWCA Likoni. This is because of security reasons. We had to seek the security advisory and ensure that we comply in terms of security, and that's why we had to change these tallying centers.
You've heard it from the horse's mouth. Mombasa County is well prepared. We're ready to cast our vote on the 9th of August. Back to you in studio, John Jacob Curia.